Good morning, traders. This is Rick MAjors here at Opteck.com, and this is our daily market briefing. For those of you who weren't here last week, we had a lot of different things happening in the market in regards, especially things like the U.S. dollar, which took a bit of a slump, but is set to really be going up a lot more during this week. We're looking at the euro as well, which is going to be hitting some nice gains. The GBP has been showing some very, very nice results in terms of its growth, and we're looking for that to take a nice hike as well. Gold is on the rise right now, but predicted to really start taking a turn in the bearish direction. In other words, start heading down. Same thing with silver. We've got oil as well, which has been posting some real record gains in the last couple of weeks, and now is going to start retracting a little bit. So we're looking at a week right now where we want to be seeing a lot of different assets start to correct themselves, start to head in the downward direction. Look for the market really to take a chance to breathe and to take in a lot of the gains and a lot of the progress that it's made over the last month. Now, specifically today on Monday, we are looking at a couple of different things happening today. Now, today's not going to be the most fortuitous per se of market days, but what we can start really seeing here is a beginning to a much more packed week of market announcements, a lot of things happening that are going to be giving us a real advantage over what has been happening in the last month. We're going to be seeing a lot more volatility this month. We're going to be seeing a lot more movement because after that breather, a lot of capital has been made profit-wise by market investors, and those who took the losses are going to be even more eager to get back in and make up what they have so far managed to burn. What we're going to be seeing here is a lot of increased volatility after all the hype that came with the last month in terms of economic progress, things like the U.S.-wise, gold interest as well, and things about the British pound and its relation to the Eurozone. We're going to be seeing a lot of things happening. Just for today coming up, we have the 2 p.m. GBP speech by ECB President Draghi. This is going to be talking a lot about different fiscal policies in terms of what's going to be happening next couple of months, what their stance is probably on the Ukraine situation and Scotland's interest in leaving the UK to become part of the Eurozone, and how that's going to affect them and how that's going to affect the currency as well. So keep an eye out for that. Remember, speeches are not regular market events with rates. Okay, things can happen almost spontaneously throughout the duration of the speech, and you could see a whole bunch of different things happening as well. After that, we got the ISM Manufacturing PMI. This is always one that sparks a lot of interest with traders, so I would expect something really good to be happening here. In general, if we take a look at the folder here, look a little bit at the history, what happened last month was basically no real change, but still there was a positive market boost there. All right, this did take the dollar up. We've been seeing some really good results for the last couple of months. I'm sorry, from January was the no change. February was the negative. It did drop it down a little bit from what I remember in February, but in general, it wasn't something that killed it. In the end of the day, it was able to retract and come back for a corrective pattern, which allowed it to stay at a pretty high price. And we're expecting that to continue really throughout this week as well. Looking onto the rest of the day, you're going to have some pretty smooth sailing throughout the American market. Not too many things are going to be getting in your way. Great time to continue on with that pattern trading that we focused on a lot with Monday and Tuesday last week. A lot of smooth trends are going to be appearing there. Good volatility, especially coming up into the evening times. We had a live trading webinar on Thursday. We got 5 out of 5, 100% success rate right in the evening of the U.S. market. Really, really great results from there, and I'm expecting similar things to be happening this month. What I want to look at really to talk about this week a little bit further down the road, we have a lot of things happening, not Tuesday, but Wednesday and Thursday. We're seeing a whole slew of market announcements coming out in terms of press conferences. You have the building permits. All right, we have FOMC member Dudley is speaking as well. All right, to have all of these things happening at once is going to create a lot of volatility in the market. All right, we have official bank rates, asset purchases. Just there's going to be literally almost no end of what you can really work on then. Coming from just about every single market here, even looking up at Tuesday, Coming up at 12:30 a.m. GMT, you already have building approvals by the Australian dollar. Also at 3:30 a.m., you have cash rate and the RBA rate statement. So you're going to have some really interesting things to work off of there. Looking towards what we really have, though, in front of us for this week, is it really a chance to start looking at balancing between our overall technical trading, what we're doing on the day-to-day basis, and interspersing that later on in the week with a lot of event trading. So keep your eyes out for the special events, especially in terms of what's going to be happening on Wednesday and Thursday. But for the first 2 days, today and tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday are going to be very smooth sailing kind of days. You're going to have plenty of stuff to do, but still plenty of day trading as usual to go through. Now, if you have any questions, as usual, you guys can contact me at rick.majors.optech on Skype, or you can hit me up with an email at rick.majors@optech.com. We're going to be posting the daily market briefing every single day at 8:30 a.m. GMT time. And any other words, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this and the continuation of it. And I hope that everybody gets a chance to see it as well. We're going to be doing this just again so we can get every single person, every time zone who wants to see it during the trading day has the opportunity to get this information. Anyway, guys, again, this is Rick MAjors with Opteck.com. I wish you a great trading day, and we'll see you again tomorrow.